How could you steal a friend's idea like that? Friend? Huh. Since when were you and I friends? Oh, okay. That you? Been a while.
Hello, for real? Dropped out of college and what? Just bumming around right now? Okay, morning. You're up early again today.
Is your project coming along? Morning. I've been sitting on this idea for years. Everything's ready to go. I'm Kei Kashiwagi. The ones who called out to me are Mao Tezuka and Keiichi Yokotori from the same business school. We're pretty different types, but we study together, go drinking, and debate management theories. I used to study alone, but spending time with friends like this has been fun. Kei, that idea you came up with on how to run an educational media platform is seriously awesome.
It's based on that blog you ran back in high school, right? We've got to make sure the group presentation goes well.
Back in high school, I ran a blog called Late Night Study Room under the same name, Kei. It was an educational blog featuring practical textbook reviews and columns that empathized with students. This presentation was about expanding that blog and turning it into a monetizable business. All right, looks like we're fully prepped for tomorrow's presentation.
Seems like other groups are struggling with this assignment. Some have just given up and are out having fun.
Seriously? But if they do that, they won't earn any credits or learn anything either. They just figure, I got into college, so I'll pass my classes half-heartedly and party the rest of the time. That really rubbed me the wrong way. Sure, I knew people like that existed. But I still believe university is a place to learn. I'm glad Yokotori and Tezuka aren't like that.
Hey, wanna grab drinks tonight? So, let me thank you personally. Sound good?
Her playful laugh makes my heart skip a beat. The truth is, I had feelings for her beyond just friendship. Professor, why is it just Yokotori and Tezuka presenting today? The day of the group presentation arrived, but I wasn't listed among the presenters. Please check again. I worked with Yokotori and Tezuka to prepare for today.
Even if you say that, Kashiwagi-kun, you're registered with another group.
Yokotori had submitted the group entry. Had there been some mistake? Hey, Yokotori, Tezuka, we're in the same group, right? I really thought they'd explain things to the professor. I believed them. But... What are you talking about? I never planned to put Kei in our group. What? What are you saying?
Kashiwagi-kun, that's enough. Yokotori-kun, Tezuka-kun, please begin your presentation.
That's when I realized I'd been betrayed. Yokotori claimed he was Kei, the creator of Late Night Study Room, shocking the professor and the class.
Wow, what an impressive results-driven presentation.
The class erupted in applause as Yokotori and Tezuka wrapped up. Hey, hold it! After class, I stopped them as they were about to leave. I'm Kei. That's my idea. How could you steal a friend's idea like that? Friend? Huh. Since when were you and I friends? What?
Ugh, shut up already. We're going on a date, okay?
Date? What do you mean?
Oh? You didn't know? We've been dating for ages.
Yeah, so just crawl back into your gloomy little corner, will ya? Later, loser. I couldn't move. I just stood there, stunned, watching them walk away arm in arm. A few days later, I gave my presentation with a different group. Turns out, Yokotori had changed the entry behind my back. But my new group had been slacking off before the presentation. Their delivery lacked passion and quality. I was disappointed. I'd thought I'd grow here, learning from and challenging my peers at a higher level. Yokotori and Tezuka, who betrayed me and stole my idea, professors who couldn't see through a lie, classmates who'd rather slack off than study. It crushed me. I dreamed of finding peers through my studies and starting a company together. Is this what college is? Is there any point in staying? I'd be better off just studying on my own. When I told my parents, thankfully, they understood how I felt. I promised to repay all the tuition they had spent and chose to drop out. Okay, pick the right keywords for this article, define the target reader. After that, I taught myself SEO and started earning pocket money as a freelance web writer. Whew, made the deadline this time too. Hope the client's happy. Hello? Huh? I turned toward the voice and saw a guy about my age standing there. Sorry. I'm Shun Kazama. You're Kei Kashiwagi, right? Yeah, how do you know my name? Actually, I was there when that Yokotori guy gave his presentation. About that. He was probably about to call me a liar like everyone else. I braced myself. But I know the truth. You're Kei. That idea was yours, right? Huh? I couldn't believe it. He'd been there, yet still chose to believe me. Why do you think I'm Kei? Well, you protested to the professor and them, right? And anyone who heard that presentation could tell. Those two clearly didn't understand the content, and the original creator, that had to be Kei. The more he explained it, the more curious I became. He almost seemed to enjoy unveiling the truth. Go on. You don't recognize me? I'm S, from Late Night Study Room. What? You're that S? S had always commented on my blog in high school. We messaged countless times. We shared dreams of starting our own companies. We'd never met in person, but we were true friends. Haha, yep. That reaction seals it. You are Kei. Pleased to finally meet you, Kei. When I asked, it turned out that S, Shun Kazama, had protested to the professor multiple times after that group presentation. I kept pushing even though I wasn't being heard. I was racking my brain trying to figure out how to prove the truth. But while I was doing that, I heard from the professor that you dropped out of college. Man, I really regret not talking to you sooner. Sorry, I didn't know any of that. This energy. Now that I think about it, he used to get like this in our DMs back then too. There was someone out there trying to set things right when I'd given up and let it go. That thought alone lifted a little of the weight off my heart. Anyway, let's not dwell on the past. Let's talk about what's next, about the future. Let's make that dream from high school a reality. Let's start a business together. The education media idea they stole, that's what we'll bring to life. That concept will definitely work in the real world. We'll make it a success and prove everyone who laughed at you wrong. You don't have to accept me right away, but at least let me support you. I'll stay in college and share everything I learn and experience with you. You keep doing your thing your way. If you want to focus on writing, I'll handle the boring stuff. Because ever since I met you, as S, I've thought of you as a true friend. I'd been planning to walk the path of entrepreneurship alone. After being betrayed once, I'd never imagined I'd meet someone like this. The pain of betrayal, like someone crushing my heart, began to ease just a little. Since then, I decided to launch a startup with Shun, aka S. Our education media business grew rapidly. Now, Shun is the CEO and creative director, and I'm the vice president and lead writer. We even have our own office now. And today, since we're already short on writers, a new one is starting. Kei, let me introduce her. She's our newest writer, starting today.
I'm Akari Hinata. I can't believe I get to work here. It's like a dream. I'll give it my all.
I'm Kashiwagi. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I humbly ask for your guidance.
Ow! Hey, ow! Ow! Your eyes are literally glowing, right?
That sparkly gaze.
Alright, I get it. Just please, stop. Hey, stop. She's, definitely something. Hinata, I know it's sudden, but I'd like you to handle this new article.
Yes, leave it to me.
Honestly, I was worried about her being a bit much at first. But Hinata turned out to be super capable. Within 3 months, she became essential to the company.
Kay, how about lunch today? With me?
Sorry, I've got to finish compiling some reports. I'll just eat at my desk.
And then I'll grab something quick for you. Or should I bring a homemade bento tomorrow?
That's too much, really. The thought alone means a lot. Thanks.
How do you not realize she's into you?
A few days later, I went to Love.Net, a major ASP company, for a business meeting. Hello, I'm Kashiwagi. I have a 1 p.m. appointment. Let me confirm that. Wait, Kay? Yoko Tori, what are you doing here? What do you mean? I'm working part-time here. You're the one who's out of place. Oh, I get it. You are here hoping to get a part-time job too? Too bad. A college dropout like you isn't exactly what they're looking for. That's not it. Like I said, I have a meeting. Can you just let them know I'm here? Fine. Just wait there a sec. Why the hell should I go out of my way for some bookworm loser? Wait, I've got an idea. Excuse me, the guest scheduled for 1 p.m. today, he said something came up and left.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Thanks for letting me know.
Yoko Tori came back grinning, but the person I was supposed to meet with wasn't him. Huh? Where's the person I was meeting with? They said they wanted to reschedule. You'll have to leave for today. Wait, seriously? At the last minute? I just wanted to... Look, we're busy. It is what it is. Now scram already. And just like that, Yoko Tori kicked us out of Love.Net. I see. If that's how it went, there's no helping it. I'll follow up with them, so don't worry. Back at the office, I told Shun what had happened. Yoko Tori was there, then yeah, I'm sure he was behind it. Damn, I hate that guy more and more. It's fine. More importantly, tomorrow's a big day, right? Are you ready? Of course. Still can't believe she actually agreed to meet again, though. Alright, I'll do my best. You handle reapproaching Love.Net. Shun smiled and headed back to the CEO's office.
You and the president are really close, huh?
Hinata mumbled that out, sulking for some reason as she watched us. Well, we've kinda been friends since high school, I guess. Not sure why, but she looked even more annoyed. I could only shrug and get back to work. Time passed, and it was now the year I would have graduated, if I'd stayed in school. No regrets, of course. We've kept working full force this whole time.
We're finally here. So this is America.
Don't be so loud. It's embarrassing. We came to Washington, D.C. for a research trip, planning to launch a media platform for Japanese students living abroad. The reservation's under my name. I'll handle check-in. Wait here in the lobby.
Okay. Whoa, this sofa's so fluffy. Okay, you've gotta try this.
Seeing her act like a kid, I couldn't help but laugh.
What? What's so funny?
Sorry. You just look so happy. You're always so cheerful and bright, huh? I'm kinda jealous. Were you like this since you were a kid? Hinata? Sorry. Was that something I shouldn't have asked? You don't have to answer if...
No, it's not that. It's just the reason I can smile like this now is all thanks to you, Kay.
Huh? What do you mean by that? I was about to ask what she meant by those words that stuck with me, when... Oh, okay. That you? Been a while.
Hello, for real. Dropped out of college and what? Just bumming around right now?
Before Hinata could say anything, the ones who cut in were unbelievably Yoko Tori and Tezuka.
Kashiwagi, Who are these people?
They're from college, same year as me. I'd already explained to Hinata what had happened with Yokotori and Tezuka. Maybe sensing it from my stiff tone and expression, she didn't press any further. Long time no see, but we're working now, so I don't have time to chat with you. Working, huh? What? Came here to chase some American dream after failing at part-timing? Oh, by the way, I got an offer from that big ASP company, Lovekoi.net. Right now, I'm just enjoying a graduation trip with Mao. Seriously, must be nice having time to vacation. Yokotori's bragging was conveniently interrupted by Shun's perfect timing, just as he returned from check-in. You're that guy from our department, right? Yeah, we didn't talk much, did we? But I've hated you guys ever since that presentation years ago. After I dropped out, Shun kept going to college and saw Yokotori around. Each time, his disgust grew. So, you need something from our VP? Vice President? Him? Don't tell me you started a company. Clearly, I dropped so far off his radar he never followed what I did after leaving school. By the way, I'm Shun Kazama, CEO of the education media startup Mina no Jishushitsu. I co-founded it with Kei. He's also my best friend. Mina no Jishushitsu?
KG, I still don't get it. Jishushitsu?
It's that hot startup everyone's talking about. Even Lovekoi.net was trying to work with them.
Huh. Well, I guess they're kinda...
Yokotori tries to explain to the clueless Tezuka, but he doesn't realize who he's dealing with. It's not your offer anymore, by the way. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I told Lovekoi.net the truth, and you're a fake K. They were furious. What? There's no way Lovekoi.net would believe that. Nope. All I had to do was show them this interview between Kei and the CEO of ABC.net. Shun points at the interview displayed on his phone. It was an article where I, Kei Kashiwagi, publicly revealed that I'm the real Kei. ABC.net? That's Lovekoi.net's biggest competitor. Yokotori was clearly spiraling, overwhelmed with confusion. Why the hell would some startup VP get to meet with a top industry CEO? Why would ABC.net's president believe K's the real K? We talked back when I was in high school, over video call actually. Huh? Back in high school, one company kept sending me passionate partnership DMs. That was ABC.net's sales manager at the time, now their CEO. He praised me so much I couldn't just reject him over text, so I agreed to a video call. I told him my dream was to study hard in college and then launch a company. He supported that. That was the one time I ever showed my face as K back then. So, now the truth's out. Your lie is exposed. Getting your offer rescinded is the least of your problems. You brought this on yourself. And word's already gotten around. Good luck finding work in the same industry. You're toast. Yokotori seemed to finally understand that there was no way out, and crumpled on the spot.
What the hell? Pathetic. You're such a mess. You should have known a lie like that would fall apart eventually.
Maybe realizing Yokotori was done for, Tezuka instantly switched sides. She acted like she wasn't part of it at all. Then...
Hey, Kay. I'm really sorry about back then, okay? He threatened me. I didn't have a choice.
What? You're betraying me now?
Oh, shut up! I should have gone with Kay from the start instead of you. That's enough.
Hinata, who'd stayed quiet the whole time, finally spoke up. Her voice carried a mix of pain and anger.
You two only ever think about yourselves. Stop hurting Kay any more than you already have.
Hinata.
Kashiwagi-san, I never said it before, but I'm Himawari. You helped me.
Huh?
I used to talk to you on 深夜の自習室. I was Himawari. Don't you remember?
Hearing her say that, and that handle name, made everything click. Back in high school, a girl struggling with friendship and refusing to attend school had reached out to me. And that's right, I suggested writing as a side gig for her back then.
If you're trying to cozy up to Kay now, I won't stay quiet. You've got nothing to do with... Yes, I do. He's someone I respect deeply. He pulled me out of the dark. I won't let someone like you have him. Never.
Hinata was younger than Tezuka, but her force of will made Tezuka fall completely silent, frustrated. Yokotori, now seeing even his own girlfriend lean toward the guy he used to look down on, looked furious. But he had bigger problems. He turned to me and begged. Wait, let me work at your company. Kay, we're friends, right? I threw his own words from college right back at him. What are you talking about? And since when were we friends? Yokotori turned pale. Then, together with Tezuka, he was escorted out of the hotel by security. A while after returning from the US trip, I got a call from Yokotori. Hello? Kay, you bastard. Look what you've done. I'm gonna have to repeat the year because of you. Wow, the university actually went that far, huh? I based my thesis on that damn presentation idea. Now they're saying it doesn't count because it wasn't mine. The deadline already passed too. It was Shun Kazama who chose to stay silent even after realizing Yokotori had used my ideas for his thesis. He was also the one who suggested we let him submit it, then confront the university once the deadline had passed. So I went directly to the university, declaring that the presentation Yokotori gave that day was actually based on my idea. Alongside Shun, I showed them the interview article with ABC Net's CEO and made my case that I, not Yokotori, was the real Kay. The university acknowledged their mistake and formally apologized. As for the professor who hadn't believed me, he'd caused other issues and had already resigned. And yes, Yokotori's offer from Lovecoin.net was officially rescinded.
You, not only did you falsify your identity, I hear you also turned away the visiting party without permission that day?
Please, why is this happening now? Everything fell apart for Yokotori because Shun had deliberately waited until it was too late. His timing was ruthless. He also broke up with Tezuka, who, it turned out, had no ability to live independently and just tried to cling to men. Eventually, no one wanted anything to do with her, and now she drifts alone, helpless and forgotten.
Kashiwagi-san, are you free tonight? Want to grab dinner together?
Let's see. Nope, Kay's having dinner with me tonight. Then let's all go together. That sounds fun. Come on, let's wrap up work fast.
President, why are you getting in the way?
Because you're still not ready for Kay. Come on now, cut it out, you two. You're both dear friends to me. Of course, I'm fully aware of how both of them feel. But I like things the way they are now, so pretending not to notice, that's my little secret. You can't have real friendship if it's built on lies, even if you can see each other's faces. But if you take the time to connect, hearts can align. Even without seeing each other, just like I did with Shun and Hinata through that blog long ago, I want to keep treasuring those kinds of human connections, from here on out too. My name is Ryotaro Mikage, 32. I work in sales at Heartbreak Trading Company. I studied economics in college, and it'll be 16 years since I started at this company as a new grad.
Good morning, sir. Can I talk to you after the morning meeting?
Okay. She is our brilliant team leader. I heard her partner propose to her recently. Our company was a mid-sized food trading company. I worked diligently to gain experience and was promoted to department head this year.
Chief Mikage, look! My makeup turned out really well today. Look!
This is Kurumi Kamioka. She shoved her face in front of mine. She's 25 and full of energy. She wanted to work in sales, and it was her first year since she transferred. Your eyeshadow is too dark. It's better for sales if you make them more natural.
Ugh, I'm still learning how to do natural makeup. And my hair color. I haven't had it this dark since elementary school. Now you're telling me to change my makeup.
You wanted to work in our sales department? Give it up.
You're the devil.
I had heard that she was a gyaru when she interviewed, but she was still hired, which was proof of her potential. But rules are rules. As long as you're part of a company, you have to follow the rules. Also, I was feeling down today, because...
This is Dokusan Wakamichi. He is the president's son and just came back from abroad the other day.
A new hire was standing next to the HR head. As a department head, I heard about this and I knew him. When he saw me, his eyes widened a little, and he grinned. Wait, is that Mikage-kun? Long time no see. I didn't know you worked for my dad's company. Long time no see. He was my classmate in middle school. Back then, he would brag that his father was the CEO. Well, I started working here knowing that his father was the president, so, oh well. He went to a university abroad, and I had heard that after graduating, he jumped around outside the country. I figured he didn't want to work here, but I guess I was wrong. Is there anything for you to do at this company anyway? You had no skills back then, but you could talk.
Hey, you come in here and that's what you say? Chief Mikage is...
Stop, Kamioka. I'm fine. The other employees were taken aback, but watched silently. But she was different. I was the same as everyone else, an employee. Just one piece of the puzzle, that's all. Nice to meet you, Wagamichi-kun. Of course, you're no different than anyone else. I have to talk to the president, so bye-bye. He didn't properly greet anyone and left laughing.
What was that?
Kamioka's shoulders were shaking, and she was obviously upset. I'm sorry, Kamioka, but there's no reason for you to defend me and go after him.
But, I don't like it. I don't want people to make fun of you. It's not right.
Stop with that face. After that, the vibe of the sales department changed. Kamioka, this client was complaining, so take care of it.
Why me?
You want to complain? Do you understand the position you're in?
What the hell?
Kamioka, I'll take care of it. Wagamichi, if you need something, ask me. Huh, lame. Wagamichi looked at me and smirked. He gave his work to me and left for lunch.
What was that? What was that? What was that? Just because he's the CEO's son.
Kamioka, I understand how you feel, but stay calm. I'll tell Wagamichi again later.
If you say so.
3 days after Wagamichi came in.
Ugh! I can't anymore. What was that?
Wagamichi's selfishness was only getting worse. Kamioka was at her wit's end already. She was holding in a lot of frustration, so I took her out for drinks after work. Kamioka, I'll say it again. He's the CEO's son. If you retaliate, it'll be hard for you. I don't want you to be kicked out unfairly.
But it's wrong! Doing whatever that brat says. He just came in 3 days ago. He's a beginner. He's the newest, but the most arrogant.
You're right to be upset. You were the newest up until 3 days ago. I'm sure you can't understand it.
Yeah, Kohais should pies.
You probably don't think of me as your superior, right?
Ooh, I respect you. All of this is just what garus do.
His thing is also just what the sons of CEOs do. Kamioka, we live in a society called a company. So, a little bit of unfairness is inevitable. If you fight back, you'll hurt yourself. I bet you don't want to waste the sales job opportunity you've gotten. Kamioka had interviewed at many places with her unique look, and she was finally accepted by us.
That's true, but I don't like it. That brat. He's weird.
Kamioka pursed her lips and looked down. I looked at her and felt something in my chest. Tell me all of your complaints. It's my job to let Wagamichi know. I want you to be here for a while. Try to understand. I watched her work hard for a year. She grew so much, and I always saw her eyes sparkle.
I didn't want to make you look like that.
I'll bear with it. Kamioka smiled softly. I felt the feeling in my chest grow more prominent. A month later, Kamioka went on a sales run on her own for the first time.
Why does this happen?
The results were not good. She was treated quite unfairly.
Kamioka-san, calm down. That happens.
Kamioka was all ready to be independent, so she was greatly disappointed. Ha! What the hell? You always come at me, but you can't even do your job. I guess that tracks. With Mikage as your supervisor, you wouldn't grow into anything. Wagamichi was watching amusedly. He had finally caused Kamioka to snap.
Don't talk badly about Chief Mikage. It was my lack of skill.
I know you're all useless, so don't worry. If I had gone, I wouldn't have been treated that way. Right, Chief Mikage? Wagamichi looked at me as if to test me. He always tried to push my buttons. I didn't know why. Yeah, it'd be good for you to go out on a sales run too. You probably haven't had any on-site experience. I'll go with you. Huh? I don't need you. I'm the CEO's son. If I say my name and hand them my card, they'll be kissing up to me. I couldn't deal with them then. I had stuff to do. Let Kamioka rest. Can you cover for her?
Got it.
Wagamichi snapped his tongue at me for ignoring him. He sneered again and laughed. Powerless people think they can just bow their heads to fix things. Everyone here is so useless. I'm worried about the future of this company. Well, good luck. Afterward, the team leader and Kamioka went to the cafeteria. The team leader handed Kamioka a coffee, which she accepted silently.
I'm sorry. You were counting on me.
That's how it is in sales. It happens, so I'm not worried. What I am concerned about is the department head's response, right?
Kamioka's eyes widened. She furrowed her brows and started talking.
Why doesn't he say something back to Wagamichi-san? I don't get it. It's hard.
He went through a lot too.
What?
He has his reasons for accepting unfair things, his beliefs. But he's never once abandoned us, right?
Yes? He always protects me from Wagamichi-san.
He's not good at subtleties. It's one or the other. A straightforward person that can only do 0 or 100. One day you'll understand too.
All that happened since I last saw you?
3 months after Wagamichi came to us, I was with my childhood friend, Shuma Nagano, at an izakaya restaurant for the first time in a while. We were together from kindergarten through high school. Shuma knew about Wagamichi. I didn't think Wagamichi would join at this point.
He hasn't changed, huh?
As part of a society, you have to accept some unfairness. but making my subordinates deal with that is hard for me.
In the past, you'd always fight him back. You've matured. Or maybe you've given up.
Huh?
You don't remember? No one could go against Rich Boy Wagamichi, but you were different. You always said what you thought was wrong. You retaliated and shot him down with logic. Everyone was scared for you. I thought you were passionate. I hung out with you because I thought you were cool for that.
I listened to Shuma's stories, and memories I had forgotten started coming back. Wagamichi, stop making people do stuff you don't want to do. I won't do it. Huh? You're gonna fight me? You should just do what I say, like everyone else does. What's wrong with saying something's wrong when it is? I don't care who you are. Huh? You're clueless. In middle school, I fought back against Dokuson Wagamichi, who had always been a rich brat with powerful parents.
It just means you're an upstanding citizen now. It's not a bad thing. It's a form of maturing. And there was that thing with your supervisor that saved you.
Drink. Shuma poured for me, but I felt something deep inside me. Yeah, why did I forget? The reason I felt something in my chest when Kamioka fought back against Wagamichi with no hesitation. My best friend's words helped me realize. The next day, the situation was as bad as it could have been. How dare you? Do you understand your position? Wagamichi's demeaning words, but she didn't back down.
Position. Shut up. You're just an employee. Stop acting high and mighty.
What? This girl.
I'm sorry about the ruckus. I'm glad you're back.
I had been in an executive meeting with other higher-ups. I had just come back to the sales department, and this was how it was. What happened?
I just got back too. While you were gone, Wagamichi-san sat at your desk and started ordering people around. Then he said he was more fit to be a department head than you, so Kamioka-chan got angry.
Do you know I'm the CEO's son?
I do. And from these few months, I also know that that's all you are. You push your work on everyone else and act cocky because Chief Mikage is kind. You brag about going places abroad, but that was all your parents' money, right? You were just messing around.
What? Wagamichi was about to blow a fuse. His upset face turned into a nasty sneer. If you're gonna act like this, I have some ideas. I tell my dad, and you're fired. Wagamichi was just spewing whatever. I couldn't let it just go now. I see. I'll take full responsibility and quit.
What? What? Wait! Chief Mikage, there's no reason for you to quit because of me.
Department heads have to cover for their useless subordinates and quit? Haha. Yes, my job is to protect my employees and take responsibility. What the hell? Don't disappoint me, Ryotaro Mikage. No one tried to go against me if I said I was the CEO's son. They'd kiss up to me and try to get close to me. Everyone was like that. I thought you had guts, but what's this? I see you for the first time in a while and you're spineless like everyone else. It means nothing to me when you've become a cog in the machine and can't even fight back. Behind his anger, there was a sense of defeat. That was why he'd been poking me and testing me. I am part of a society, but that's not me giving up or being weak. I was protected like this too, by a supervisor I respect. This happened when I was Kamioka's age. At the time, I had a fire in me. I held my firm beliefs and pushed forward. That fire was tunnel-visioned and immature. I was similar to Kamioka now.
You're going to be fired. I don't think the boss would care if we cut one person like you.
I had gone against the corrupt higher-ups of this company. And this is what I was told by the HR head that was the CEO's mistress at the time. Wait, it's all my responsibility. If you're going to punish him, I'll take the punishment. It was the former sales department head. The head of HR had disliked the sales department head, so she accepted this offer and didn't fire me. Sir, you don't have to quit for me. I'll quit.
Mikage, listen.
This is just the beginning for you. Infinite potential. You have a future. We can't have a society that nips the bud before it blooms. That's what he said. Now that I was in his position, I finally understood the meaning behind those words. I was standing here because of my supervisor's sacrifice. That's why I gave up on fighting back against hierarchy and power. I didn't want to take away someone's future because of me.
Chief Mikage.
Kurumi Kamioka, you're a lot like my past self. That's why I kept looking at you. I tried to convince you to protect you. I'm sorry, Kamioka. You're not wrong. In this situation, I was strangely calm. I was ready. I'm sorry I was so spineless. I should have stopped Wagamichi sooner. Just because he was the CEO's son, forgive me for being a cog in the machine. Since Wagamichi came, I put them through a tough time. It was my responsibility. You're pitiful, Mikage. You've changed. I have no use for you, no expectations. If you bow down before me and rub your forehead against the ground, I could let it slide. The you now could do that, right? Try it. How rotten was he? It was hard to believe that he had seen the world. I was exasperated.
No need, Chief Mikage.
I turned toward Kamioka's voice. The sales employees stood and glared at Wagamichi.
We, the sales team at Heartbreak Trading Company, go against Dokusan Wagamichi. We declare a strike.
Huh? Wait, what are you all saying?
We're serious. We've been talking about it.
The Chief Mikage Protection Team by Kamioka. I was surprised.
You were all saying some scary things. A strike? That's not good. If all you salespeople left at once.
Dad, fire all of them and hire better people.
You're right. The employees are one thing, but losing Chief Mikage would be quite bad for us. He's the sales department head and is in charge of our marketing. New clients, brand image, partnerships. Chief Mikage has contributed greatly to our company. That's why we don't have a marketing department. We have the sales department take care of it.
I focused on economics and business management in college, but I also studied marketing. That helped me at my work. After the incident with my supervisor, I restudied again to build experience.
I will give special bonuses to the employees. Can't you all look the other way? Doksong, my only son, be kind. Don't go on strike. Work hard for your company.
The CEO was laughing. He probably believed this would shut us up. You're so shallow. Give us money and we'll do what you want?
That's not.
After hearing that, I've decided. I will turn in my resignation tomorrow.
I will not work here either, especially if Chief Mikage is not here. As she says, Chief Mikage has been our shield all this time. Chief Mikage has always took on all of the responsibility. We will follow him.
After Kamioka, the other sales employees raised their hands. The CEO finally understood the gravity of the situation.
Dokusong, are you trying to ruin our company? Apologize right now. Rub your forehead into the ground and show some honor.
Ha! What? Is this what it feels like to get yelled at by your dad? I feel nothing. Wagamichi had not only been testing me, but his father as well. How far can he go before being scolded? Wagamichi, in the past I fought back because I thought you were worth it. But now, I don't feel like saying anything to you. Because I don't think you're worth my energy. Middle school, it was one thing. But you're an adult. I overestimated you too. Wakamichi looked hurt by what I said. He fell to his knees.
I'm so sorry.
The CEO's apology echoed throughout the office. I'm sure there was a bump on his forehead. What an apology. But my decision won't change. I was prepared to go down with the company in honor of my supervisor, but I won't. Thank you for everything, sir.
What?
Afterward, everyone except Dokuson and the sales team left. The sales department fell apart. The employees that were transferred to the sales department were inexperienced. Many employees felt fearful after hearing the whole sales department had quit. There was a continued wave of resignations. Heartbreak Trading Company was unable to function. They went bankrupt. I really messed up. How will Dokuson live after losing everything? I had no idea. By the way, the former HR head that made my supervisor quit continued to see the CEO after quitting. They were caught by his wife and were sued. She was at rock bottom. My supervisor was poached by a big company and had a great job.
Good morning, Chief Mikage.
Morning, Kamioka.
Later, I started my own company. My sales and marketing knowledge didn't go to waste. Kamioka and the others who quit were working at my company.
We'll follow you wherever, Mikage-chi.
No one knew then that Kamioka and I would start dating soon.
A lovely working environment. Good job, Mr. Mikage.
Society isn't always a bad thing. As long as you all are here, I believe we can build a good thing. There are countless companies and societies in this world. There are places where the top have it good and those at the bottom suffer. Those that are scrambling, those that are going against the grain. How will you live in this world? Whether you change or protect others, it must be up to you.